Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed it very much.
Why did you cast the deciding vote for TPA? I mean, you've been very, very adamant about the foreign policy.
Absolutely. I believe that it's critical. First of all, that all we cast a vote on was fast-track authority to negotiate a deal.
Yeah.
Any final deal still has to be brought before Congress.
Yeah, but that knocks it down from a 60% majority
But
down to
if we don't,
straight line vote.
every country in the world that we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Everyone. The countries that we're doing free trade with, for the most part, are high-wage countries. In essence, these are. And if we don't have free trade, we're going to see more manufacturing leave the U.S. Let me give you an example. The reason why car manufacturers are moving to Mexico is Mexico has 46 free trade agreements. So if you build a Ford in Mexico, there are 46 countries in the world that you can ship those cars to tariff-free. If you build the car in the U.S., you only have 20 countries you can ship to. So guess where the manufacturers are going to go? They're going to go to the country with the 40 free trade agreements. And it's not just the manufacturer, it's the people that make the glass, the people that make the doors, the people that make the tires. They all have to be near the manufacturer. So all of a sudden, all this auto manufacturing has left to northern Mexico. Not because of labor costs, but because the fact that they can ship without trade. Now, all the economic growth of the 21st century isn't going to happen in Europe. It's going to happen in Asia. And we're going to be locked out of hundreds of millions of consumers because in order to buy an American product, they have to pay a tariff. Meanwhile, all these other countries are going to be able to sell stuff in there without a tariff. We can't get locked out of that.
Wouldn't that be a one-page document, though? Like to have a tariff lowered? It wouldn't be a 500-page document, right?
Any free trade agreement is going to be brought before Congress, and the world is going to be able to read it. There is no agreement in place yet.
Wouldn't it be?
All TPA is fast-track authority. It authorizes the president to negotiate a deal. He then has to release the deal to the public. Congress gets to review it, and then you'll have an up or down vote.
Wouldn't it be our best effort to repeal NAFTA? Because NAFTA basically sent the manufacturing to Mexico from the United States.
No, we have a trade surplus with virtually every country in the world that we have free trade with.
We should keep it that way.
With every country we have free trade with, we have a surplus. Let's leave. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.